Hi! So, I don't normally make something like this either, but I'm working on a program, which is not what you're seeing. What you're seeing is the main menu of Pokkén. The program I'm making is called Politones, and what it does is manages a custom soundtrack for Pokkén. So I'm going to start a match now. What it's doing is playing what it considers menu music. Well, I mean, it is, you know what I mean. It's waiting for the versus screen, and there it is, and it reads the stage name. And it actually played the default Blue Dome music. Okay. So normally this is just all Pokkén would be like, would be this song on this stage all the time. I'm not very good at Pokkén, and if I was, then I wouldn't be playing very well because there is input lag on the capture device I'm using a little bit. But the very hard CPUs aren't very hard. That was supposed to go a lot quicker. But, well, so there's the first actual demonstration of Politones having any features, is that it randomized the victory music. The victory music will keep playing until the next match starts, because I'm going to start it before it ends, and I currently have it on a setting where victory or defeat music will play itself out, and then results music will play, and then menu music will play. But we'll start on Blue Dome again for different music. Surf Dive by M-Dash. M-Dash? M-Dash. M-Dash-G. I don't have permission from all the fan remixes that I have in here, but I'm not re-uploading them anywhere. What I'm gonna do is, when this is finished, I'm not gonna like upload my custom soundtrack. I'm just uploading the tool so you can make your own. So you can put whatever you want. Most of mine is Pokemon music. There's music from other games as well. But if you're gonna put stuff from anime or just music you like that's on actual albums by actual bands, then I'm not gonna stop you, because you can do that. But don't come crying to me if you got a VOD mute, if you're going to stream with it. Speaking of streaming, the thing at the bottom left is not the program. It's the terminal from Visual Studio Code, which I just have on there to show what is going on, because right now I don't have it actually showing. Oh yeah, play defeat music. Here we go. I don't know why it took so long to register that I lost the match. I'll have to have a look at that. It's not finished, this program, but it is in a state where I think it won't embarrass me with a bunch of bugs. So, anyway, like I was saying, later on I want to have it display the metadata for the music that it's playing so that you can have that overlaid on top of the gameplay if you are to stream, so that your chat won't ask you what's playing and who made it and everything. So now let's do a 3-round match on... And I'll play as Krongert now. Pro Gunk. Do this one on Oldiferum Town. And there's a specific song I want to play to show off some features. And that's not it. Not that one. That one. So, before the first round starts, if you bring up the quick menu, it'll shuffle the song again. But it won't do that again now. See. Alright, so there's the bug, is it currently thinks... It would have thought that it's the final round, because I don't know why. But I will fix that later. It's something that happens if you do a 1-round match, and then do a 2-round match. It thinks the first round is the final round when you start the 2-round match, because I probably have some lines of code out of order or something. But I wanted to play this song for a reason that you will see now. Do you hear it? It switched from playing the normal battle music to the think battle music for planning time.
Round 2.
And now the regular battle music is back. So I have it set up so that you can put a bunch of different songs on tracks and then tell specific songs to play specific tracks in specific situations. So like for this one, it not only does that for planning time, it also does that for pausing. It's a little bit quiet, but you don't have to edit all of your song files to make them normalized. You can set volumes per song. I can't show any of that right now because there's no UI, it's just me editing a bunch of INI files. So I'm gonna shut up and try not to lose this time. Nah, I'll keep talking. So you'll notice that there's no burst, synergy burst music. Not yet. I think I should be able to program Politones to know when burst mode begins and ends, and do some cool stuff with that. But for now it doesn't do that. If I do code that, I'm going to have it be an option so that you can have it turned on or off to have synergy burst music, because I kinda like it better without it for most of the time. Like, I would have it for some songs, but not others. And you'll get what I mean when I show some other stuff. So that's right, you can have victory and defeat music on a per-song basis too, and results music. So only when this song plays, it'll play the victory music for 1000 Year Door Chapter 6, and if you lose, it'll play the... well, what it did play. And this is the results music. So for the sake of not boring you, I will play as a different Pokemon now. Play as Chandler. And we'll go to Ferrum Stadium. Oh, it got the song that I wanted. Okay. So you may be able to guess why I wanted this one to play. I'm not used to playing a big character. I haven't played Chandelure in a while. Oh, the terminal is scrolled up for a second. I was worried that it wasn't showing, that it didn't register that I won the round, but it did.
Round 2.
Okay, I want to lose this round. The song currently playing is Unova Gym Leader Battle by Zame. But we're going into the final round. I don't know why it didn't display. This is not by Zame. I forgot the name of the person who made it. I will look at that after I am not fighting this Shadow Mewtwo anymore. Dug your own grave! Uh-oh. Okay, who made that? Let's see. Ferrum Stadium. I'll look that up for you. Austream is the name of the artist of that one. Spelled A-U-S-T-R-E-A-M. I wanted to use their version of the Gym Leader battle music itself, but it was proving too difficult to loop. Because it ended before the loop point. But anyway. Now, let's move on to... plays Weavile. Yeah, my metadata printer on the terminal isn't really working properly. But it doesn't really have to because it has the metadata, it's just not printing it at the proper time, I think. Let's do Diggersby Land, because that one has 2 tracks that have what I want to show off next. And this is one of them. Oh yeah, something else I haven't shown off yet is, I did show pause music before, and I don't know why it's not printing the metadata. This is Fairy Fountain from Zelda: A Link to the Past by Lo-Fi Leah. But, If the song doesn't have its own pause music, then there are three options. You can have the music turn the volume down, you can have it pause, or you can have it play a pause music playlist, which I was testing, and that's what it's doing now, is playing the pause playlist. Which shuffles itself. This is refresh time from F-Zero GX. So if you want to have a pause playlist, you can do that. If you want to just have it reduce the volume of the music that's already playing, you can do that. If you want to have it just shut up, you can do that. It also pauses when you go into the main menu. But that's not why we're here. We're here for the low HP music. Haha! I'm not low HP anymore, so... Oh, but I am again. Tried to counter. Too slow. There we go. Now it's printing the... Because this is Sharon and Bianca's battle theme by Zame from Pokemon Black and White. Zame also made the low HP music. Oh, you can't do this to me. I started this company. I don't really know what I'm doing with Weavile, I gotta be honest. Which is why it's a perfect choice for what I'm showing off now. Which is me dying. And being near death. Very nice that I would get that to happen twice. So, low HP music ends immediately if you win the round, if you lose the round, or if you go back out of low HP by healing. Politones determines if you're in low HP not by how much HP you have, but by the color of your HP. It does a lot of what it's doing by counting pixels that are specific colors in specific parts of the screen rather than reading the screen. Previously, I had reading mid-screen messages to try and read for cool, great, perfect, excellent for when you got a KO. But that was proving to be pretty unreliable on different stages, so instead of that, I broke it down to just read HP as accurately as it possibly can. And so now it checks player 1's HP and checks player 2 having 0 or 0 HP or something other than 0 HP. Oh, it's not failing to... It's not failing to read the terminal, or metadata, it's just not printing where I want it to. There we go. I mean, I have it cropped badly in OBS. Okay, so showed off low HP, showed off final round music, showed off shuffled victory music. What else can we show off? Let's do... I just pick Cubone every time because I like Cubone. Oh, I know. Christmas time! Yes, this is the one I want. Okay. So this is the contest music from, I guess, the Ruby and Sapphire era of the anime. I don't know. It sounds Christmassy enough now. Oh yeah, that's something to point out, though, is that since it reads the stage names, you can have different music on Old Farum Town, Winter, or Snow Gift. They don't have to have the same playlists. And neither do Speed Training Gym and Power Training Gym, but I am not myself insane enough to want those to be different. Okay, but check this out. Listen carefully.
Round 2.
Added some jingle bells to round 2. So what it's actually doing is playing 12 tracks concurrently, but you can have them mute and play. You can have them mute and play at different situations, so you can have tracks fade in and fade out during different situations. So what I want to do with this one later is have it so that on the final round it'll have some Christmas bells playing, like the basic melody of the gym leader's last Pokemon from Gen 5. But for now I don't have that because I have no musical ability whatsoever. And it would take me a really long time to just learn how to make that happen. But it'll be pretty cool when it works. You can do things like that. You can add, you know, drum beats when you're in low HP, or just play the bass line during pause. You can get creative and do whatever you want if you are a musician, or if you have access to tracks that are like that. Like, I am going to have it so that Punch-Out music plays the pause music from Punch-Out during pause. You could do things like bass boost during the final round. It can also tell if it's round 2 and you won the last round, or round 2 and you won the last round. Did I say won twice, or did I say lost and then won? But, yeah, you get it. You get the point. So, we'll do one more, just to kind of... Oh, I know what to do. I will show one that has a little bit of the works. I think it's on this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Sometimes it gets the stage name wrong, but that's not what I want. This is. No, not that. Come on. No, you had it. I want Final Destination. There we go.
Round 1.
This one has pause music. Regular ass music. I'll shut up and just let it do its thing. No, I wanted that to happen.
Round 2.
Why would you walk right into it? I was predicting that you wouldn't. Very hard CPUs, everybody. But also me just not being very good at this game. I want to get better, but I'm spending all the time that I would be practicing, working on this damn program, so that I can practice to cooler music. We got final round music. I want to make the UI to set all this stuff up pretty easy to use so that you're just dropping, well, more like ticking boxes to be like, okay, I want this track to play during this situation, I want this track to play during this situation, I don't want this situation to play at all, and so on. After you drop your tracks into the slots. But I haven't gotten to work on the UI yet. Can't believe this. Oh no! Don't do it! That's okay, I had custom defeat music too. Failure. And I think I must have put a bunch of empty space in that file when I was doing other things, because otherwise the results music would be playing now, which would be the melee menu music. So it's not perfect yet, and there's a bunch of stuff I have to do with my own playlists to get them to work properly, because I have a bunch of typos in my playlist INIs. But that's about where it's at right now. So for the future, I want to, like I said, get the UI up so that you can adjust the probabilities and the situations that tracks play in and don't play in easily, and add music to each stage and remove them, and add tracks to the menus and results and victories and all that other stuff. I want to have it so that Politones can read the versus screen for, what does it say when you go into training mode? When you go into training mode... Right, free training, because, naturally a free training battle isn't going to have rounds and somebody winning, but it does say free training right there on the versus screen. So I can have, I could have Politones read that, and if you have the setting that you want it to. Actually, hold on a second. I hadn't thought of this because I haven't been playing training mode. Ah! Since the first round has never officially started, it's permanently in the state where it can have it reshuffled again. That's interesting, and I might leave that feature in. I wonder if the pause music works in training mode. Come on, come on. This one has pause music. No. Because the pause menu at the words pause menu are at the different position on the screen than when they would be if you were in a match with another player. So that doesn't work. But, anyway, sorry. What I was trying to say was that I want to have it so that Politones will read free training on the versus screen, and if it gets that, then if you have it set up to, it can play a training mode playlist instead of playing the music for the stage. And in that case, I would have it set up so that when one song ends, the next one begins, so that you can just have a playlist of training mode music that doesn't just get repetitive. In a similar vein, I want to have it so that it reads when it says CPU face-off when you're online, because when you're online and you don't get another player to play against, it automatically puts you into a match with a CPU, but the problem with that is that it always puts you on one of the training gym stages. So it actually gets kind of annoying when you're playing online, and in between battles it's always playing the training mode music, or the training gym music. And if I don't do anything with that, then it'll play your playlists for the training gyms a lot. And since those, in their own right, are stages that you can get into a battle on, well, I want it to be that you can put music that you might get tired of. Oh, what happened? Get victory. What do you mean get victory? Well, as you can see, I have not been debugging it for training mode yet. I also haven't coded it to interrupt the battle music if you exit the battle from the pause menu. It'll still think that it's paused and it won't be able to do anything else. But I am going to fix that later. And, oh yeah. So, burst music. I kind of like it not having burst music. I think I already talked about this while I was on there, but I think I can code it by having it. So, not from looking at just the meter, but when burst starts, your trainer avatar like slides in from the side. And there's a lot of white space on the screen, and I think that I can have Politones run a check for white pixels in like a lot of different areas, and if it gets all of them, then it can be pretty sure that it's from the burst activation without having to know anything else about like what your avatar actually looks like. And for ending, when burst ends, I wouldn't have it look at like the inside of the meter either. I would have it look at the outside, because the outside like flashes during synergy burst. So even if you have like just one little sliver of burst meter left, I wouldn't want it to end prematurely if you get into your burst attack animation right then. I would have it wait until the frame of the meter turns black again. So that's probably something I can do. And, well, if I did do that, then I would have it work like low HP music, where you can have it on a song-by-song basis. So specific songs could have burst music specific to them, and you'd be able to have tracks come in and come out. So, yeah, and to that end, I would need to add options for... Right now I have an option for whether or not low HP music supersedes final round music. I would want to have it so that the user has the ability to choose like what takes priority. Why am I doing this? Why am I talking over not showing off the program some more? I should at least be doing that. Well, because I'm not very good at juggling my thoughts. Yeah, I would have the user able to choose what takes priority. Final round, low HP, or burst, because those can all be true at the same time. So which one comes first, which one then, if not the other, you know. Let's do this one. We'll see what happens. I like that, but I want to show off something else. Come on. Why are you being so slow? I need to debug something going on here. I think it's doing something it doesn't need to do, and it's wasting a lot of time. I know exactly what it's doing that's wasting a lot of time, and I will fix that when I fix that. Okay. This'll do fine, more melee music. It's also... I've noticed that it's probably... It would probably be possible to have Politones know what Pokemon each player is using. Not by reading the versus screen, because during team battles, your Pokemon's name doesn't appear there. But player 2's always appears on the little, like, sports broadcast thing that shows up at the bottom of the screen when a match starts. The only problem is that the player's own Pokemon's name never shows up unless you wait for your trainer's dialogue to be like, whatever they say, like, oh, Krogonk, my legs are falling off. So it would be possible, but, like, the player would have to kind of, like, play along with it. It would be possible to skip your own Pokemon's theme playing if you wanted to have it do that. I'm picturing it kind of being like in Marvel vs. Capcom, where when one of your guys gets KO'd and somebody comes out, then their theme starts playing. So I should be able to have that work. But that's the code for later, because it's not really a high priority. I don't know if I would use that option if I got it to work, but I can, and therefore I have to. But if I do that, then it would also maybe be possible for Pokemon-specific burst music, which would probably be pretty rad. Somebody needs to get on a metal remix of the Pokémon Yellow intro music before the title screen immediately, so that you could play that during Pikachu's burst. And then during, say, Suicune's burst, you could have Suicune's battle music from Heart Gold and Soul Silver play. Wait, no, that's from Crystal. I could do stage-specific bursts, but I don't wanna. Just put it on the song that you want playing like this. Because you could do stage-specific victory music, but you can just put it on the fucking... Just put it on the... There. That's what was supposed to happen when I lost on the Final Destination music. So, that's about where we're at right now. It's not quite where I would, it's not quite where I would just run it off of my old computer parts in my den with my TV, rather than with my stronger computer here in my bedroom. Not yet. But we're getting there. I guess I kind of don't have much else to show off for now. So I'll let you know when it's finished.